Hey guys, Masay Nelly here, and welcome back to episode of Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest. In the last episode, we took out the last of the evil barriers. And in this episode, it's time to head off to the beginning of the end. Dun dun dun! Yup, it's time for dramatics. But anyway, before we do anything else, I do want to show this. Yes, there is a hole in the wall here, which I actually had no idea existed until, like, a couple of days ago. Yeah, you guys were telling me that there was, like, a secret shop in Ganon's Tower, and this mirror shield is breaking all of these Deku Nuts. I do not want that. But yeah, you guys were telling me that there's, like, a secret shop for supplies over in Ganon's Tower, and I was just like, I don't know anything about that. You guys are lying to me. But no, turns out it actually exists, and I had no idea at all that this was here. But yeah, it's basically just for, like, supplies if you just so happen to need it. I don't know why you would pay 40 rupees for a red potion when you have fairies right here. That one's a little bit dumb, but, I mean, if you have, like, a crap ton of rupees like we do, then this can be useful, especially if you just want to move on with your life and not leave the castle for anything, then it really is more or less convenient. But we have so many supplies at this point. Really? I only think this green potion would even be worth anything. I mean, if we just so happen to run out of magic, I don't know why we really would, but just for the sake of buying something here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a green potion. I really don't know why. I mean, like, we don't really need it, I don't think, but out of anything, that would be the thing that I would run out of. But anyway, yeah, that is there for emergencies. I had no idea, and I am so fascinated by that. I am legit just super fascinated by that little room because I had no idea until just really recently about that thing's existence. But anyway, it's time to head into the mouth of the dragon. I feel like that's like being really dramatic, but I really want this dragon head as a doorway. I totally would love to have that. That's so freaking cool. And now it's time for the longest climb ever. These stairs, I swear, I would die. I would actually die if I had to climb up all of those stairs. Like, stairs are the bane of my existence. You know how the Master Sword is the Blade of Evil's bane? Well, stairs is like Masay's bane. Masaya Bana? I don't know. I do have a tendency to try and mix my name into random words and crap like that, but that was clearly trying to push it a little bit too far. You know, I really have no idea where I picked that up. It's just like I like a word and I want to mix my name into it. That sounds a little bit egotist style, folks. Well, time to Master Sword, go! Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can finish these guys off relatively quickly. Alright, you can, like, stop. Stop hurting me, for one. Come on. Ooh, ouch! Ouch! No, stop! Wait, why are you attacking me? Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah, you. There we go. Okay. Yes! I'm, like, concentrating now. I don't want to lose 2 Stalfos. There we go. Stab them in the back! Yes, sir! And done. Alright, so that opens up that door, and now we have a fancy chest. Open this up, and I'm pretty sure we all know what's coming, right? That's right, this is the final boss key. This place is really interesting in the way of kind of being a dungeon, but at the same time, not really. Because we do get small keys, and we do get a boss key, but we don't get a map or a compass. It's really strange, and I don't... Iron Knuckles. No sir. Okay, I just want to equip my big one sword to take them out pretty quickly. You know what? Manly Masay! That was a terrible idea. Alright, I probably should not have done that. I really should not have done that. Alright, that was... Masay is a little bit dumb. Masay is dumb? Masay is dumb? This was a terrible idea! Terrible idea! Okay, I did it. Wow, I actually did it. I am hurting a little bit, but I did it. Remind me to never do that again. That was kind of stupid on my part. Pro tip, don't awaken both Iron Knuckles at once. You will regret it. Anyway, as we come up here, we will find over in this corner a locked door. If we head on through, we do not quite end up at the boss yet, but we do have pots over here which will have some supplies for you. So you have some arrows, some hearts. If you just so happen get your butt handed to you like I did by those Iron Knuckles, then this is here and it is useful. Let's see, arrows and heart. Okay, this is good. I am satisfied, and now we can head through this door. Go on through, and I love this. This is my favorite thing. Just the stained glass windows, this long walk up this corridor, and the shine of the light on the wall to the right. It just really, really does it for me. I love this atmosphere. And then coming up to a gigantic door like this, I just really, really like it. For this final battle, I think the only weapon that we should use is the Blade of Evil's Bane. So with that being done, we'll head into this room. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Link, I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. This is the great king of evil, Ganondorf. Now, first things first, get out of the way. Yep, he will collapse the floor, and you do not want to get caught in that. That would really suck. And I want to know where the heck his organ went, and I got hit for no reason. Wow, that was actually kind of bad. Alright, so, disappearing organ aside, this fight is basically the fight in the Forest Temple all over again. Yes, he basically behaves the exact same way as Phantom Ganon. Well, the second half of that fight anyway, but come on! Stop it! Really? Okay, finally. After that, you want to hit him with a light arrow. Jump across, and then wail away at him. I'm not going to get another jump attack. Maybe? Yes! Aha! Now jump across. That was not a bad cycle, actually. Alright, so I want to... Actually, wait a second. I do want to show this. This is really silly. I'm not going to do this for long. I'm sorry. But you actually can deflect it with a bottle. It would have been a sin to not show that off. I am so sorry, but now it's time to be serious and not use a bottle to defeat the King of Evil. Anyway, so we're going to do this. Okay. Slice, slice. There we go. 3 jump attacks, and now 4 spin attacks. And jump attack. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. There's probably one more cycle in him. I don't know. Maybe. I hope. Anyway, I will say... Oh, boy. Okay, we want to charge up. When he does this, charge up and wait for those to come at you. And it'll automatically hit him, thankfully. Okay. There we go. 1, 2. Yes! The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid. Link! Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. And with that, we are given a total of 3 minutes to escape from Ganon's tower. Which, being completely honest, is not the hardest thing to do in the world. 3 minutes is more than enough time to escape from this place. I mean, I don't know. I guess there are a few obstacles along the way and you might fall off the ledge, especially at one particular point. But really, you shouldn't have too much of an issue getting out of here on time. It's just a lot of time to get through here. And by the way, just saying, I love this effect that Zelda has when she opens the bars. I don't know, it just looks so cool to me. It's miles better than an N64 version. Alright, jump across here, and we have another jump. I do think that if you do get hurt, like if the falling rocks land on your head, she will stop then, but that kind of does still make sense. I mean, she's probably checking on you to make sure that you're not dead, but at the same time, it's just kind of a headache sometimes when you get comboed by some falling debris and she keeps stopping. And this has an awkward shape right here. Okay, I'm safe. We are good. Now in through this door, and we should be a good portion down already. Okay, in. She'll run a little bit ahead, and she's trapped. Time to take out some Stelphos, of course. The most time-consuming enemy in the game. Well, maybe not the most time-consuming, one of them, because you can only attack them every so often. Game, they really know how to stall you, don't they? Come on. Yes, there we go, dead. Now, your turn. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nope. There we go. Yes! Done, and then the fire's lifted. Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. And those coins... Well, coins! Don't do that, Missy! Not now! Those rupees would be hearts if you were hit, but thankfully we weren't, so... Didn't need it. Head on through this door, and then... This should be, like, the last leg of it. Okay, I can't really fault her for gasping there. We kind of almost, like, landed on her head. Okay, head through here, and then... Yep, she stops and gasps at you. She was like, are you okay? I think we should be pretty much almost done. We're down to 1 minute and 30 seconds. So it should be okay. This is the last leg, maybe? Question mark? Please stop gasping. Just run. Just run. It's a flesh wound. Stop it! Alright, through this door, and let's see. We have a rated. No, sir! No, sir! No, sir! I hate you! I hate you! I hope you die, even though you're already dead. You will burn with this building. Alright. Through, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's head out. Ouch. Alright, nope. Not one. Not one. Come on, princess. Open the door, quickly. And there we go, with 1 minute to spare.